What if you lived in a place where the sun never sets for 50 days? No sunset, no night, just endless daylight. Now imagine trying to fast during Ramadan in those conditions. When exactly do you break your fast? Sounds impossible, right? But this is not a riddle. This is real life for a small Muslim community living in Inuvik, deep inside the Arctic region of Canada. And that's just the beginning. Because in today's story, you'll also discover how an entire mosque was transported 4,000 kilometers across frozen land, just so this community could pray. By the end of this video, you'll hear a story of faith and determination that you probably have never heard before. So stay with me till the end. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to Mughal in Kuwait for more powerful real stories from around the world. Life at the edge of the world. Inuvik is a remote town in northern Canada, a place where nature completely breaks the rules we're used to. Asterisk in summer, the sun doesn't set for weeks. Asterisk in winter, the sun doesn't rise for weeks. This extreme environment is home to around 3,400 people. Among them is a small Muslim community of about 100 people. Think about that, thousands of miles away from their home countries. In freezing Arctic conditions, they are still holding on to their faith. Life without a mosque, but life wasn't always easy. For many years, Muslims in Inuvik had no mosque. Asterisk Friday prayers were held in living rooms. Asterisk Eid prayers sometimes took place in a church. Asterisk gatherings were small and difficult. Eventually, they managed to get a small trailer and turned it into a temporary mosque. But there was a problem. The trailer could only fit about 20 people. During Friday prayers, it would overflow. Many had to pray outside, in freezing weather. Still, their faith only grew stronger. The dream of a real mosque. Slowly, the idea started spreading. What if we build a real mosque? But there was a huge challenge. Building anything in the Arctic is extremely expensive. Transporting materials, hiring workers, it all adds up. Even a small building would cost around $500,000. For a community of just 100 people, that seemed impossible. Hope from 4,000 kilometers away. Just when things looked hopeless, help came from far away. In the city of Winnipeg, a charity organization heard about their situation. The organization decided to help, but instead of building the mosque in the Arctic, they came up with a genius idea. Build the mosque in Winnipeg, then transport it all the way to Inuvik. Sounds crazy, right? Moving an entire mosque 4,000 kilometers. But that was the only way. The impossible journey begins. In 2010, the mosque was built in 2 large sections. Each part was loaded onto massive trucks, and the journey began. Asterisk 2,400 kilometers by road. Asterisk, then by river barge through Arctic waters. But the journey was anything but easy. Challenges on the way. At one point, a narrow bridge almost stopped everything. The truck barely fit. The team had to remove extra wheels just to pass. Then came an even more dangerous moment. On a muddy turn, the trailer tilted, and the mosque structure almost fell. For a few seconds, it looked like everything was over, but somehow, they managed to save it. Race against time. There was another problem. The last shipment boat of the season was leaving early. If they missed it, they would have to wait an entire year. But something incredible happened. Bad weather delayed the boat by 2 days. Just enough time. The trucks arrived. The mosque was loaded. And finally, it reached Inuvik. A dream comes true. In September 2010, the mosque arrived in the Arctic. Piece by piece, it was assembled. And on November 10, 2010, the mosque officially opened. It became known as the Midnight Sun Mosque. For the first time, the call to prayer echoed across the Arctic. Not just Muslims, even non-Muslims were deeply moved. The big question: fasting without sunset. Now remember the question from the beginning. What happens when the sun never sets? How do you fast? The answer is simple, yet powerful. Muslims in Inuvik follow the prayer times of Mecca, even if the sun is still shining at midnight. Asterisk, they break their fast according to Mecca time. Asterisk, they pray based on Mecca's schedule, because Islam allows flexibility in extreme conditions. Ramadan in the Arctic. Inside the mosque during Ramadan, you'll find something beautiful. Asterisk, Sudanese food. Asterisk, Lebanese dishes. Asterisk, South Asian meals. People from different cultures coming together as one community. Outside, it's bright like daytime. Inside, it feels just like Ramadan anywhere else in the world. The lesson: this isn't just a story about a mosque. It's a story about asterisk faith, asterisk unity, asterisk determination. If people can build a mosque in the Arctic, what excuse do we have in our lives? The Midnight Sun Mosque stands as a symbol that no matter how extreme the conditions are, faith always finds a way. So friends, what do you think about this incredible story? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more real stories like this, like the video, share it, subscribe to Mughal in Kuwait, and comment. Faith has no limits. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Allah Hafiz.